Good day. Brian here from quantlabs.net here, talking about the two biggest risks from two recent articles that came out. What are the two biggest risks right now for Bitcoin? The first is quantum computers pose imminent threat to Bitcoin from MIT Technology Review. So these folks will know what they're talking about. Basically what's happening is that there is these Bitcoin transactions stored in a distributed ledger. They're stored in a hash mathematical function that turns a set of data of any length into a specific length. The new block must contain a number called a no-ounce, that has a special property. It's hashed, combined mathematically with the content of the block, and must be less than a specific target. So they do. There's a process called mining is rewarded to bitcoins, and So when you look at, here's the other thing. If the hash code is malicious, if a group of miners control more than 50% of the computational power of the network can always mine blocks faster than whoever has the other 49%. In effect, it controls the ledger. It could spend bitcoins twice by deleting transactions of never incorporated, and the other 49 of miners are none of the wiser because they have no oversight for the mining process. Creates a malicious opportunity for a malicious owner of a quantum computer to put to work as a Bitcoin miner. Now, that's the thing. There's these quantum computers coming about. I just posted one on how IBM's working on one. I think Microsoft's bought one from what's a company called System D System or something like that, and they're out of Vancouver. So a lot of big companies are working on this. So I think the way the generation of computing hardware is taking place is that it's going to hit us sooner than we think, and these malicious owners could usually be the nefarious parts of the government, like the NSA, trying to break these, or Russians or Chinese, trying to do away with the trust of Bitcoin. So anything's possible. This is very high risk. The other high risk is I put out an article on my Facebook a few days ago stating that some homes in Siberia are being heated by Bitcoin miners. Quite interesting, but here is the energy costs to mine and run these networks for Bitcoin is astronomical. Even though the Bitcoin is going up, somebody needs to be paid, and the miners get paid very little. So when you look at that, as long as those miners are happy, they will always keep mining Bitcoin up until the limited supply. And I think that is really the big reason why the price of Bitcoin's continuously going up, as well as the demand for it to be the alternative safe haven bet, which is kind of taking place right now globally with asset managers. So I'll put these two posts in my blog. You'll get them in the description of the video or the podcast. So hopefully that will help you out. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later.